Well, tonight, the Big Easy is buzzing with excitement. As you can imagine, more than 100,000 fans are in New Orleans for the Super Bowl 59. 80,000 of them packing the stadium, and 120 million are expected to watch on TV. But part of the festivities at the game included a ceremony honoring those victims of the deadly New Year's Day terror attack in the city. CBS's Kati Weis is in New Orleans with more on the security concerns that go even beyond the Super Bowl. Kati, good evening.
Good evening, Jerika. In addition to the thousands of fans you mentioned here in the Superdome tonight, are roughly 2,000 law enforcement officers on high alert for potential threats.
The Super Bowl is bringing jubilation and caution to the streets of the Big Easy. Federal law enforcement officials are labeling this year's big game with the highest potential threat rating they can assign.
We have Super Bowl every year, but we call it Mardi Gras.
It's the same rating that will stick around throughout the Mardi Gras season. The annual carnival draws as many as 1 million people to New Orleans each year.
We're all volunteers.
Dan Kelly welcomes the extra security. He captains one of the largest parades of the season.
We're going to start meeting with the police and the different federal agencies, and they're going to tell us what they're recommending that we do to make Mardi Gras as safe.
The heightened police presence comes a month after a man drove past a police barrier and into a crowd on Bourbon Street, killing 14. At least one group of survivors and families claim the city, police department, and private contractors were negligent of the threat, saying in a lawsuit the tragedy was, quote, preventable. Jacqueline Kennedy, the sister of one of the victims, Terry Kennedy, says she wishes more barriers had been in place.
You know, it would have stopped him. It's really been hard and tough. It's really has.
There will be an officer at every corner.
Lieutenant Monty Montalongo with Louisiana State Police says the city has plans to protect visitors long past the holiday.
How do you think the terror attack changed everything for the city?
It's created more vigilance. It's certainly brought to light security measures that we can put in place to enhance our public safety.
And construction on the city's new bollard system is near completion this week after the city faced criticism that its previous infrastructure was not strong enough to block vehicle attacks. Jerika?
All right, Kati Weis with that important story. Thank you.